So, I promise I haven't been sitting here jamming out to this rock song for like the past 5 minutes at all. Holy crap, are you hearing this? I don't know why, it's just so catchy. It's just in my head now. I'm just jamming. I'm jamming. Oh boy. So in case you guys don't know, this is a brand new day. This is the mod for this game. It's supposed to change the whole outcome of it, I guess. And it's supposed to have different interactions, different stories. God knows what's gonna happen. New game. Oh, please enter my name. We'll go with the old-fashioned one. We return to the game. Oh, this is gonna be creepy. This is already a new beginning. I'm freaked out already. It feels like I'm in a dream. I see a dark void. Nothingness. Everything is cold and dead around me. I feel a voice speak directly into my mind. I'm doing what I can to help you. It's up to you now. It's time to be a fucking hero. Right away. Right away. Both of us. Save them all. Whoa. Is this like the sequel? What is this? I don't even know what's happening. I wake up in a cold sweat. I feel my skin crawling. I try to shake off the dream, but it was too real. Crap, I'm gonna be late for school. I'm pulling a Sayori. Oh, I hurry up and get ready for school, eat a quick breakfast, and rush to Sayori's house. Yay! I'm back. I'm glad to be back. Oh, jeez. Oh, I gotta remember their voices. It's been too long. Ha! I finally beat you out here. What took you so long? You're normally out before me. Are you ready to go? Yeah, Sayori. Sorry about that. Sugar are apologizing to me? Are you apologizing to me? Wow, there must be something wrong with you. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. What got you to bed so early today? Well, today is opening ceremony for seniors this year. And I'm finally getting you to join my club today. I don't remember saying that I would join. So is this going to be the same type of story that we had before, but like slightly different? Because that would be really interesting. I'd be all for that. Yes, you did. Don't you remember, silly? No, I don't remember at all, honestly. Well, I clearly remember hearing you say yes, especially when you heard we were bringing cupcakes. Cupcakes? Did you say cupcakes? Cupcakes are my only weakness. Oh, that and cute girls. Well, yeah. I clear my throat and adjust my uniform as it became disheveled from the cupcakening. Well, if you put it that way, I'll come visit the club at least. Let me partake in one of your cupcakes and then I'll see. Yay! While asking, I think dangerously of cupcakes. I start needlessly drooling while staring at Sayori. Tee, is everything okay? You're looking at me kind of weird. But there's still the anime club. I can hang out with all the other dudes. I can watch anime and read manga and play games. No, don't do that! I should do the right thing and check it out. I bet she might want me to join her instead after all. She's been bugging me since forever. I don't want to leave her hanging. What club are you going to check out at school today? Oh, the anime club. Don't pick this dummy or Sayori's club of awesomeness. Well, I'm not going to pick the anime. I'm going to pick Sayori's club of awesomeness. Wait, really? You know I can't resist your sweet temptations of cupcakery. What, Sayori? Fuck yeah! I mean, yay! Oh, no. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before you know it. Took damn long enough. Why did they decide to make opening day Sunday this year? Sunday isn't even an official school day. I got a feeling like they're going to make the main character a little bit less, I don't know, less annoying. He's actually going to act like a real person now. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I'm bored as hell. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs, specifically her club. I start to daydream of little cupcakes jumping into my mouth. I got the hiccups already. I began to drool again. Hello, Earth to Sugar. What, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spaced out. I looked around and realized I'm not the only one left. I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming to the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about devouring those sweet, sweet cupcakes. Are we even talking about cupcakes anymore? Or are we talking about devouring Sayori's cupcakes? Because that's what I think you're talking about. You didn't need me to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, then you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. I said I would. Meanie. I remember now. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 100% sure that she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm kidding. After all, I promised you to come and I want to partake in those cupcakes. Yes, let's go! I can almost taste those sweet, sweet cupcakes. He's got a little bit of a thing for cupcakes. I'm going to stay hydrated tonight. I'm not going to burn my throat out. And thus marks the day I sold my soul for cupcakes. But it's worth it. Wait, I've said this before, right? Oh, wait, what? Wait. Okay, now I'm weirded out. This isn't truly a new game. Am I just like in the same game but like another day, but everything's reset because these characters are just algorithms kind of thing? Now I'm kind of weirded out. I delightfully follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I'm also reading it a lot slower this time, too. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors, nearly ripping the doors from their hinges. Damn, this girl's crazy strong. I gotta remember not to get on her bad side. Oh. Oh my god, what? Fresh meat is here, bitches! I mean, we got a new member to join our literature club. Sayori, I told you not to call me that. Oh, sorry. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I heard you're quite the charmer. Okay, Sayori's telling everyone about me. I gotta be careful. Sayori, a boy? Really? This was supposed to be a girl power forever, and now you brought some worthless man meat into the fray. Way to kill the atmosphere. Worthless man meat? You got a problem with me? Sarcastic undertone. She got spunk. I think this girl will be interesting in the very least. Don't call me short, or I'll teach you how to bow to the master. Natsuki makes hand gestures that look like Sonny Chiba's palm strikes to the balls. What? Ah, sugar. What a nice surprise. Nice to see you again, Monica. I mean, welcome back to the club. Wait. What? Whoa. What a nice surprise. Like, you were expecting me? Sugar, nice to see you here again. Hi? I can't seem to shake these shivers down my spine. Like I felt I had this repeat before hundreds, if not thousands of times. What does she mean? Again. I try to shake it off. The shivers subside. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of cute, incredibly cute girls. I must be dumb as a bag of bricks for not to notice this before. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I'm staring at a bunch of cute girls. I don't know what else to say. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, his name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. So, why are you here if not, it's not just for the cupcakes, right? Oh crap, she knows. No, I came here to check the place out because Sayori keeps wanting me to check this place out and join. I finally gave in. Are you sure about that? My cupcakes are to die for. Sugar, didn't you know? She's the same year as us. Haven't you noticed that already? Wait. Oh, Sayori says that quietly into my ear. I whisper back to Sayori, but she's so tiny. How's that possible? Sayori shrugs and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy, most likely from the sugar highs from eating all the cupcakes. And this is Yuri. She's the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. You're embarrassing me. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Hello again. I guess it's nice to meet you, Sugar. Ha. Was that a joke? Nice. What's that supposed to mean? You should know after calling me man meat after all. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sugar. Monica smiles sweetly. Crap, I really had no idea Monica was here. Wait, how do I know Monica again? I know basically she's completely out of my league, but why so? I try to remember Monica, but can't. My mind is jumbled. I feel so conflicted right now. Is it self-doubt? The feeling I had is gone now. I feel like nothing will stop me this time. You too, Monica. Let's have a great year together. Better yet, let's hang out more this time, okay? Wait, did you just say to me, hang out? More? Monica pauses in thought. Come sit down, Sugar. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little bit too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Alright, so this is weirding me right out. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri's opens a closet. I feel different today for some reason, like I have newfound confidence. I sit next to Monika. Monika looks in shock at me. Sugar, why are you sitting next to me? Wouldn't you rather sit next to Sayori? No, is there a problem with me sitting here? Well, this is new to me. I really don't know what to say. I wink back at Monika. She gets even more flustered. Cute. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. It's like this is the day after everything that happened in the previous game. We're repeating it, but that's because it's a game. And Monika's aware, and so am I starting to apparently. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh-wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little Nyan cats. The whiskers and faces are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the Pop-Tart. They even had little rainbow icings. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then Monika and I follow. Is everything... Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't muted like last time. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I viciously devour the cupcake Nyan Cat with no mercy while humming the Nyan Cat song. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, like I can taste the love put into the cooking. I wonder if she made it herself. You baked this, Natsuki? It's amazing. With those cooking skills, you make a wonderful wife. What did you say? Why would you say that? It's not like I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you dummy. Alright. Natsuki's weird logic fails to work on me. Dummy. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Sure, a nice warm drink can help to relax the mind and body. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Well, it's working. That's not... Pissed. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea as well. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Ooh, Monika stares at me, raises an eyebrow. Stares at me, and then smiles at me. I smile back. So what made you consider the literature club? Interesting you asked that question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I was dragged here by Sayori, but the cupcakes were a clincher. I'm a sucker for cupcakes. See, I didn't want to say that, but the game made me say it. That's great. You're gonna really love Natsuki's cupcakes. They're my favorite. What do you mean? This is my first time bringing them. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? I didn't expect this. I thought it was like going to be a brand new game. I didn't think it would play on that idea that we were still in the game and that this was all happening again. Oh, I'm freaked out. I'm so freaked out. Okay. I'm going to make sure everybody knows what's going on. Okay. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. I'm so weirded out. Oh, as president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club together before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Sugar, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I mean manga. I quietly muttered to myself. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I'm always open to trying new things. The hell am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced from a teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment we walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. The ones I like are the ones that give you a false sense of security and then BAM! They got ya! I desperately grasp onto something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So if you like stories about other realities as well, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Wait, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with me sometime? I'd love to see them. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Really? Try me. I understand how Natsuki feels. How so? Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. If you don't show your writing to others, how will you know if others will like it or hate it? Don't you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. Not a very confident writer yet. You never know unless you keep trying. Hell, I love to write, but I was scared to show off my work to others, especially my stories. It's a quiet night tonight. So, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Me too. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sugar? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club, but the cupcakes were so delicious. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I'm kind of overwhelmed with all the pretty girls around me. I kind of forgot about joining. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Sugar... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price to pay in order to spend every day with them. My mind flashes back to the dream I had last night. My head throbs in pain. You know what? This is a brand new day for me. I raise a cupcake in the air. Okay, I've decided. Everyone, I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, that feels kind of good, actually. Don't stop. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Honestly, it was for the cupcakes. I love cupcakes. But I realize there's much more to this club, that I want to stay. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I'm happy to be here. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Sugar, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really make Monica and the rest of the girls fall head over heels for me? I already feel the determination welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sugar, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stay after school for clubs. This is great. I've been lonely walking home myself all this time. Me? Feeling lonely? I usually don't feel anything. I'm starting to feel different. Maybe since after that dream, I'm starting to understand more around me than I did before. Sure, what are best friends for? Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back to all four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to all these girls. Ooh, maybe. Alright, I feel something is different this time. This time? Has this happened before? My head hurts a little bit. Will I make my own good fortune and not let anything try to... I will make my own good fortune and not let anything try to take it away from me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. I'm dreaming again. The same dream. I hear a voice. You're doing great. You can change. I will help. I wake up. My head hurts a bit. I take some painkillers to kill the pain. I get up and get ready for school. Oh. Wait for me, you meanie. Oh, there she is. I waited for over an hour in front of her house. She didn't answer her doorbell. She didn't even answer her cell phone either. I decided to start walking and now she shows up. I think next time I'm just going inside. Waking up is so hard. Sometimes I just stare at the window and think to myself, why even make the effort? If you want, I'll come into your room and wake you up every morning. How about that? Ew, gross! Figures as much. Trying to be helpful, and that's the thanks I get. Are you ready to go? I've been waiting for an hour, so I guess. Are you sure you're awake? Yes, I'm awake. I'm woke as fuck. Alright, let's go to school. Sayori's acting strange. We both run to school. We barely make it on time before the gates close. Gates close? Club time already. Yay, I hope for more cupcakes. I hope it's a daily thing. Hi again, Sugar. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. I won't make the same mistakes like last time, Monica. Last time? What last time? Monica looks flustered and leaves. Oh, wait, what? What is happening? I'm so weirded out. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I look around to see what everyone's doing. Monica and Sayori are in a deep conversation about something. Yuri's engrossed in a book. I decide to walk by the closet to see what Natsuki's up to. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. Always messing with my stuff and never putting it back where it belongs. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga, sweet! You read manga, right? Hell yes I do. Manga is life. How'd you know? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I should stop reading manga before I go to bed. It looks like the ink is getting stuck to my face when I fall asleep on it. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard before in my life. I wonder if it's like Sailor Moon but with desserts. Yes, it is. That probably means it's either way to my demographic or freaking awesome. If you're gonna judge, you can go through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. No way in hell I'm judging. I've read stuff you wouldn't imagine a person like me would read. What am I saying? It was a tone of your voice. Am I not enthusiastic enough? But I'll tell you one thing, Sugar. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first line of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ooh. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's Mo to the extreme. Don't just stand there, huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. This is the first time I'm coming out of the closet. There will be more times. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Or my lap? I sit on the floor. Oh, chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it'd be easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches in away from me. Nothing weird about it to me. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either, but think of it more of a plus than a minus. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read from the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't really think about it. Yeah, it's like this. It's a bunch of girls in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of a plot. Kind of reminds me of the silliness in what some of the older magical girl mangas I had read. Not that I read that kind of stuff. Cough, cough. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be some plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Of course not. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is just about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy in an ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. That's so glad to hear. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oops. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get to baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get in anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Aw, we read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown to that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I've already had a hard time trying to find any friends who can understand me for that. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? And if you ever have any problems, you can talk to me, okay? Jacob, how's it going? I will in about 45 minutes or so. I got a couple people that are coming too. Ugh, I can't stay too long tonight, though. If you ever have any problems, you can talk to me, okay? I'm your friend too, Natsuki. Really? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. She puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets particularly bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Natsuki? Eh? Can you come over here really quick? Sayori and I need to speak with you about a few things for club activities. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. It won't take too long. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Sure I do. Well, don't be a dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I don't plan to use my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I should be able to finish this and hopefully have time to speak to Natsuki tomorrow about this. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book back into my bag. While Natsuki's working with the other girls, Yuri approaches me. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sugar, and coming back to the club. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan on just coming here and hanging out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have to have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Motherfucker, manga's literature! Damn straight. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Come on, Natsuki, let's talk about manga some more. Natsuki refuses to speak to me for now. I guess we'll talk later about it. I forgot to ask if she likes Sailor Moon. Don't worry, guys. Sugar always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work even when I don't be asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room's so messy. I'm surprised you crawl out of that pile every morning. And you almost set your house on fire once. Luckily, I was able to put it out. I didn't know you could burn water. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might even be a little jealous. How come? You and Sugar can become good friends too? Sayori. That would be nice. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Or she's a genius. I'll thank her later. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. How's this girl being so cute without even trying? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read it. Yuri is waifu. I take the book from Yuri's supple hands. Ooh. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Well, I guess I should start reading. Oh. About in 10 seconds, Yuri looks up at me. It's only been like a few seconds since I sat down in my seat. Our eyes made contact. Oh, sorry. It looks like Yuri was reading the same book as she gave me. Hey, isn't that the same book you gave me? Oh, it was on sale, so... yeah, I thought it could be a good thing to get too. Okay. Well, I kind of want to know what it's about. Yuri closed the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, so her life gets tragically strange. I can't read tonight for some reason. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she desperately needs to choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. How can somebody make something that dark? That's kinda... Yuri gently giggles, then starts laughing uncontrollably suddenly. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sugar? Well, it's not a bad thing, I guess. Well, no, I mean, I've read a few books like that. That's not even close to the truth, kind of like manga. She's acting kind of strange. Maybe it's her eyes. She has pretty eyes, though. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive ones for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I'm kind of thinking that I'm hearing a lot of this from before. Oh, don't worry. Don't apologize. I'm just not in. I'm kind of in this book now. Kind of into this book. Well, that's the truth. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Keep talking. I can hear you ramble for days. Oh, okay. You know, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. I can listen to you forever. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Didn't you want to talk about it more? I guess. Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. So there's no poems to make this time. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforted. It's been a long day. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, and then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in all the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same on my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, when I turn the page, Yuri slides her under her thumb as if flips it aside. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of her face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn ahead. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to the side. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a blunter in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Sugar, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, what? I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it's more meant to be cute, actually. What are you saying so suddenly? Okay, everyone, it's poem time. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright? Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Alright, I guess it's time to share poems. Sugar, you're up first. I start to recite my poem first. Darkness wanders in my soul, pours out from each and every hole. I don't know what this all means, but let it end now. Exit scene. What? Phew. I guess it's everybody. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. If you're at rock bottom, there's no other way than up, right? I better start climbing then. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? You're missing the point. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sugar did too. And based on that, I'll gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Sugar liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Hatsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sugar appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew 2 sizes too big as soon as Sugar started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Well, I'm screwed. No escape now. Sugar, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That means you should jump out as the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sugar. Wait. There's a reason why I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Yeah. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sugar? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I'm an expert on writing, but screw it, let's do this. So of course that's going to be nut up or shut up. You know what? Natsuki glares at me menacingly while Yuri's expression is defenseless. The hell am I going to do now? Then it hits me. Natsuki, Yuri, I know this is strange for me to say. You guys are my friends. New friends, sure, but still friends. We don't need to fight and bicker with one another. Friends are wonderful people who have differences and can respect one another for all those differences and opinions. Natsuki's poem I read today hit me hard. It's amazing how people can only really try. They try and they try. Yuri's poem is amazing because how skillfully misleading the message is with the bread and the raccoon. Everyone's so talented, while my skills are so subpar. So are we fighting again? Because... Well, Sayori jumps in the conversation. Also, Natsuki's cute, there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. My jaw drops to the ground. Did you just say what I thought I heard you say? Sayori approaches Yuri with her hands out in a squeezing motion. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Aww! Sayori goes back to whatever she was doing before the commotion happened. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I gently pat Natsuki on the head. There. So this is why Natsuki is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, it might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Thank you. Not a problem. I wasn't that good before either, but something changed for me. Monica gives me an awkward smile. Take good care of Sayori, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. I'll take care of all of you. That dream making me say weird things again. Thanks. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing me to blush. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If that dream is true, I need to save them all. My friends. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Sugar, how about you? Yeah, I had fun. It was neat to talk about with everybody. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah, maybe. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone's liked. With any luck, there's hope for me yet. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sugar, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Burp. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. This is bliss. Oh, now I got the hiccups. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Sayori mumbles under her breath. I think it's because of you. I think they're trying to fight for dominance over you. Oh, sorry, crap. I see S and I think it's my name. At least you won't have to worry tomorrow about me when I'm gone. The other girls will take care of you. What did you just say? No, nothing silly. You're just hearing things. Wait, what? You don't hate them, do you? You won't have to worry about me when I'm gone tomorrow. What? No, I don't hate them. I like you all, actually. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Sugar, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's, I blush awkwardly and gets flustered. Every day's gonna be so much fun! It looks like Sayori still isn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Or maybe I'm a dumbass and she knows more than I'm thinking. Where'd that come from? I'll make sure we have all have a nice, bright future, Sayori, together. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I really mean that this time. There I go saying this time again. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I think I patiently wait in front of Sayori's house. It's been over 45 minutes. I'm going to save this here. Okay. And I'm going to end this part of the stream for now, because we're an hour in. And here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to end this for now. I hope you guys are enjoying this, by the way. This is really creeping me out. This is really cool, though, coming back to these characters. And it's like the day after, but we're still in the same game. Really, really creepy stuff. All right. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys soon.